What's hood with you? This is Opinion 3000. I am Mr. Opinionated. Let's jump right in and see what they got cooking.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like y'all did, man. I want to ask you about some of the Soulja Slim lyrics, like when he mentioned a guy named Eric Maurice, and was Eric Maurice a hot boy, or was he just your older homie? How was y'all relationship?
Let's see what this man about to snitch about. I didn't look at him like he was a snitch at first. This is Birdman's little brother. I definitely see him as a snitch now. Before, the issue was that he got out of serving life in prison by snitching on his homeboys that were already dead for murder. To me, that's still snitching, like, period. And I just did another video on him a couple minutes ago. And then this one came out after that. So, yeah, I still see that as snitching. I got a hard time believing that you would snitch on your dead homeboys, which you probably killed a couple of them dudes, and then put it on your dead homeboys. That's what it seemed like to me. I could be wrong, but to me, making a statement saying that somebody did something is snitching, no matter if they dead, if they alive, no matter what, you still snitching. I understand why he did it. It was, to save his own ass so he could get out. But that doesn't mean that it's not snitching. To me, that's still snitching. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that.
Let me tell you something, bro. Eric Maurice, cold stepper, gangster, right? When I first broke out of juvenile jail, I always tell people that was my first hit I took. But actually, it was bro now, but Eric Maurice hadn't got in my head, bro. And I was talking, I just broke out of juvenile jail, so my mind was like, man, listen, I'm ready to crush something, trying to, because I knew who he was. So I already knew his reputation and all that, right? So my mind was, I gotta prove to the big dog that I'm cut like that I spin the bin too. So I didn't know that he was paid to take a hit. But he gave me the Mag 11, sent me on a mission to do it. So when I went and hit the dude up, the dude ran in the hallway. So as I ran up behind him, when I went to stand over him, this pretty lady come out the house. Older lady, old enough to be my mother. Real beautiful though. She was like, baby, don't do it. And I looked at her, looked at him, and I ran out the hallway. 3 years later, I wound up having sex with that lady. Okay. 3 years later, bro. But yeah, so.
That's crazy. Hold on. So the lady, did she remember you from that incident, or you was masked up?
Nah, we didn't do the mask back then. Well, sometimes they did it, but she lived right like on the same block with my mom.
He said sometimes they did it. He ain't wear no mask. See his stories, and I'm not glorifying living that kind of lifestyle, but I know what it do. His story is definitely interesting, but that don't change the fact that he a snitch. He is.
Did she remember you from that incident, or you was masked up?
Nah, we didn't do the mask back then. Well, sometimes they did it, but she lived right like on the same block with my mother, right across the street. Like she could come on her porch and look and see my porch in the project. She just was an old gangster. That's just how she used to rock, bro. But yeah, man, pretty lady, too long, had that little long, pretty hair, man. She was bad, bro. But she stopped me. And now let me show you something. I didn't know this guy, right? So when I broke out of juvenile jail, I got caught. I gave a fake name. Went back to juvenile. They made they could release me. Now I get caught again with a gun in the project. This is in 92. I hit the dude up in 91. This is 92. I give my real name, but I give a fake date of birth. I go to the adult jail. While I'm in adult prison, I don't know that he's downstairs from me telling the people the story, what happened. I left him with a colostomy bag on, right? So I got COs coming up there, well, the gangster. I'm like, what's up? All right, females and all. I'm thinking they digging me, right? But they want to see my face because they want to know who had the heart to shoot this guy that's downstairs, because he got the people thinking he's this tough guy. Because he'd been locked up a long time and back and forth, in and out of jail. He was older than I was. So we had went outside for like a jazz fest in the jail back then. And like I said, I had forgot how he looked. He had a bush. So he was telling this big old black dude, he was like, little gangster on the 6th floor who shot me. So and one of my homies, he just did 33 years, just got out of Angola like 2-3 months ago. He was like, hey yo, old boy who you shot, there you go over there. So I look up, I got a green shirt and this old man got a green shirt. So he's telling his homeboy, hey, he said, the dude on the 6th floor, little gangster shot me. So I'm reading his lips, and a big dude, I look up and he like leaning over me. He like, all right, I got you. So I'm thinking, well, this dude here older than I am, he around the age, he might be thinking it's him and gonna jump on him when we get upstairs, right? So I was in cell 2, he was in cell 1, it was a 10-man cell. We on this side and they got a side over here where my partner Juvie, we used to call him Juvie, from out the night war, he on this side, but he telling me he gonna help me fight the guy. But the problem is when we go upstairs, he gotta go on this side of the tier, and I'm stuck on this side with this dude. So what I did was when we went upstairs, I stayed out in the hallway because I was like, if we get to fighting, the CO gonna come and break us up because this is a big guy. But I can't show no fear. So I stayed out in the hallway. While I'm out in the hallway, he come up and went in his cell and locked the door. I was like, all right, cool. I go in my cell, lock the door. So they on the night, I'm at the bars writing a letter. They let him out the cell. He come out my cell. He said, hey, you little gangster? I said, yeah. He said, oh, you shot such and such? I said, yeah. He was like, man, I like you, man. You got hard. I was like, yeah, I shot him. What's up? So me and him just started talking. We got cool. He had like 60 days in the hole, and back then, if you had a lot of time in the hole, what they would do is they would let you up for 1 day, what they call 1 day, a breathe, air, whatever. Then you got to go back to the hole to finish the rest of your time. So the next morning when he had to go back to the hole, he had me for a 3-way call. So I called my people, call this number on 3-way. So he give me the number. I said, this number sound familiar. He asked for a female named Tabitha. Hey, talking, yeah, man. Then I realized, man, that's one of my little girlfriends. So now I want to fight him now, but I really don't want to fight him because he's big, you know what I'm saying? But I'm mad because this is a girl that living in the project, in the McNary project, and you older than I am. What you doing with her, number one? Number two, this is my girlfriend. This is a girl who we writing each other right now, back and forth, you know? And then the pull the salt on the injury, I never had sex with her yet. He telling me how freaky she is and all that. So I'm mad, man. I was mad as hell. Hey, yo, when I went home, I stopped messing with her, bro. I just cut her off, man. Yeah. But Eric Maurice, bro, he was one of them dudes, like, I'm Eric Maurice. I'm Eric, stomp his feet, but cold gunslinger, man. Cold gunslinger, man. He got some stories, too. You know, he was dressed up like a clown in the project and crushed something. But, yeah, that was the first person I witnessed when I broke out of juvenile jail, crushed somebody right in front of me. They were playing around, you like they was just cool.
So this is somebody else he's snitching on. I was trying to be quiet. I was trying to listen to the video, see exactly how he gonna break it down and everything. This is somebody else this man snitching on. I see why Boosie's so much against what he doing. I see why his own brothers, Birdman and Slim, neither one of them is dealing with him. Because he's a rat. He just plain and simple. That's what it do. All right. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments. 3 stacks out.